Right, you're going to take one of the boards that you cut last week and you are going to divide the space into 3 unequal parts. These parts could be created through lines or shapes, and then you're going to fill each part with a similar but different material. So you can see that the materials that I'm using, they're relatively neutral. And for this first one, it looks like I'm using some tissue paper that I had found. For the middle part, that's some graph paper. And for this last part, you see me gluing down an old receipt. I'm using watered down Elmer's glue. You could use a glue stick for this. I like to brush the glue on, but I didn't have any matte medium at home. If you remember using matte medium back when we did our collages with the artist in residence, watered down Elmer's glue is going to work perfectly fine. So that's all that you need to do for this first collage. For your second collage, you're going to grab another one of your boards and you are going to divide the space into 2 unequal parts with one single line. You're going to fill both of the parts with a different material. So for the bigger of the 2 shapes that I created, I am using a piece of graph paper. For this second smaller shape, I am going to use a receipt from Metcalf's the last time I went grocery shopping. And I'm just going to use my scissors to trim up the edges. Now, using a third material, you are going to cut out a repeating shape at least 5 to 7 times. The shape could be a circle, it could be a square, it could be a star, it could be a blob. And you're going to glue that repeating shape onto your background in a way that gets the viewer's eyes to move, to follow the pattern. So what you're doing by using this repetitive shape is creating visual movement. So I've got my 5 shapes there, and I'm done with my second collage. For your third collage, you are going to choose one of 3 techniques that is on slide 6 of this assignment. And I chose the option that is asking me to use black, gray, and white collage material, plus bits and pieces of one accent color for this collage. So you can see that I'm starting by just filling in the space with pages from books. It looks like that receipt made its way into it. That's a piece of tissue paper from a shoebox. So you're just filling that space with black, white, and gray. It also looks like some neutral pieces also made it into there. You're then going to choose, if you do choose this option, I just picked this hot pink piece of paper and I'm cutting up into bits and pieces and I am pointing it around that composition. And what's going to happen is it's going to unify and bring emphasis to that space. All right, you have 3 finished collages that we will be using as drawing surfaces for part 3 of this assignment. To get credit for this part of the assignment, you're going to carefully arrange your 3 collages in one frame, take a photo, and upload that one photo to Google Classroom. Or you You can take a photo of each collage and upload 3 separate pieces to Google Classroom. Your work is going to be assessed on your ability to follow each collage's criteria for a cohesive composition and your originality. I hope you had fun.